Hi, I'm Gabrielle. Gabrielle Cunningston. You know, the battling. I should have just left it alone. Anyway, and today I'm doing a YouTube live stream. Now, we haven't. Oh, hi. We haven't done any YouTube live streams since March. So if anyone saw the last one, it just ran for like an hour and no one came in. Well, someone did come in. Hi. You're probably wondering, oh, what's this Freedom Day? Well, independence is a French borrowed word, learned word. The English word is freedom. So it would be Freedom Day and the Togetherlands. Since united is a French borrowed word, learned word, states is a Latin borrowed word, learned word, so the English word would be Togetherlands. And now we haven't done YouTube live streams as much as we used to. So let's first talk about about certain things. Now, first off, you're probably thinking, oh, Gabrielle, are you just going to talk about and speak about nothing today? Well, yeah. Well, thank you for doing that. I know we might not be name known on YouTube, might not be big on YouTube, but our goal was never to be big on YouTube or you watch or whatever. Some come on and they want to be business mates on YouTube and they want to get income from showers buying showtime during, before, and after their films. And then they find out all the hang-ups and downsides that they get into when become a mate. I was never into that. All right? Yeah, I was one of those that want to come on, make a film, get someone to watch it, and that was the end of that. Well, you might wonder yourself, is anybody else going to be on this YouTube live stream, or they're going to just be me for how long I want to do this? Well, that's not true. Hold on. You can't pause YouTube live streams. No, you can't stilt YouTube live streams. You can't stilt Google Hangout, which is truly the hang up of YouTube live streaming and Google Hangout. Yeah, my god sister, Jordan. Yeah, well, Jordan said the last time we were on this YouTube live stream was with our godmother, Zena, and no one came on. It was like we ran for like an hour and nobody came on or anything. I know you think my head's crooked, but I assure you my head's straight. I just look that way. Yeah, my god sister Jordan from her YouTube channel, the Jordan Long channel, who is, if you ever known, oh, hi. And my god sister Jordan from her YouTube channel, the Jordan Long channel. Yeah, I seek to be like the community channel, or the followership filmstead, but it never works out for me, did it? Oh, hi, Cookie Monster. Or, yeah, we know cookie's is really technically a Latin borrowed learned word. Maybe even a French borrowed learned word, and monster most likely might be a Hellenic borrowed learned word, but that's his name. That's his right. That's his name. So you have to say it because it's his name. Well, thank you for being on a YouTube live stream. So what are we going to do? Well, first, Jordan, you got to tell everybody what happened today. What? We went to the American Thrift Center. It should have been the New World Thrift Shop. We went to, we went to shop and save. It had no Fago Moon Mist, so I didn't put that on Twitter at all. Then after that, we went to Sam's Club, and then we went to the Salvation Army Super Donation Center, or the helping, giving, Stead. Over? Yeah, well, I don't know. Really, it would be the helping team over giving shop. That'd be all the English words. Since super is a Latin borrower learned word, center is a French borrower learned word, salvation is also a French borrower learned word, so is army, or could be Latin, but it's a borrower learned word, and donate definitely is a French borrower learned word. Well, what happened was, then we came home, and then Jordan says, someone told me I was a bad show player, and they went and hired me to be a show player. Yeah, Gabrielle says, yeah, Jordan, that was sad. Is that what you're referring to, Cookie Monster? You heard about that? Yeah. Well, let's just say that that's one man or one woman's belief, and they have no truth behind it. So I don't see why why you would care what they think, Jordan. You know, they're going to say that to you. They're going to say that to everyone. Yeah, that was sad, Cookie Monster. It was sad. But I'm all right now. Or maybe Gabrielle said he's referring to all those learned words. I don't know. You talking about it being sad that about me and being told I was a bad show player, or referring to all those French and Latin borrowed learned words in the name? I would want to assume it's me being a bad show player that you were sad about. Well, Jordan, everything's going to be good. I know I'm not a good show player, all right? I get that. And no one's ever going to, and it's not like no one's never going to, you know, it is what it is. Hold on. Hang on, you got some hair over your ear. I don't think they can see it. Yep. But it is what it is, you know. Well, Gabrielle, I'm good now. You know? Yeah, of course you are, Jordan. You're really good now. Yeah. I don't really care if someone wants to say my neck. Somebody want to say I'm a bad show player. That's their belief. That's their thought. That's their take. There's no truth to it to make it true. Yeah, that's right, Gabrielle says. Someone's thought, belief, or take is what they think, but they have no truth to it. They can't prove you're a bad show player. You know? Well, yeah, Gabrielle says like they can say, I'm a bad writer, but that's just their thought, belief, thought, or take. They have no truth behind that either. Well, I gotta go. I have to go. You know. Well, why are you saying you're sad for? You know, it's not your mishap or mistake, but I guess you're sad for what happened to Jordan. Well, thank you for saying that. You know, and I know there's going to be some folks out there say, "Oh, Jordan, why did you bring up? Oh, Jordan, anybody else going to be on your YouTube live stream?" I don't know. You know, I don't really put a lot. I mean, I put some thought into my YouTube live streams, but it's not like I sit there and go, well, yeah, I guess I do put some thought in my YouTube live streams, all right? Since I don't do them as much as I used to. I mean, I think I started around June, of last year, but I take that back because I think a lot of them start up around that time. And then I peaned them off about October of last year. You know? Okay, yeah. Dylan's doing good. Dylan's doing good. Thanks for asking. But he's doing good. Now, Hold on, I got. Oh, God, I gotta put tape this one. Gotta bring someone else on here now. Oh, sad for that fart. Well, sad for that fart. He can't be setting off fireworks. He's not even 1 year old yet. That's either going to be my stepfather Cameron, or my half brother Zenos or Osman, or my god sisters Jordan or Jade, or someone. Might even be my brothers Ernest and Jocks, or my sisters Anne Maurice or Eve or Hope, or Sarah, my other sister, or it might be my either might be Virgil for Kara, or Ernest's namesake, or Mary Jane, or Ziggy, or Mary Jane. Ain't doing that. Oh, Walrus, good to see you again. Yes, it is good to see me again. I'm in my stuff form again. I thought you were going to show up in another form, the purple one. Yeah, show. I know how it goes. We want to talk about something else that happened like not too long ago. Yeah, good to see you. How did that comment get restricted? I didn't restrict it. I didn't do that. I did not do that, so I don't know how that comment got, how that was. I didn't do it. Yeah, well, anyway, Gabrielle, I hear that. So I hear about. I don't know what I'm going to say. Yeah, well, you don't know what to say these days, do you? Well, no, I really don't, Walrus says. And you don't put a lot of thought into your. I do put some thought in my YouTube live streams. I didn't say you didn't. Right now, you still got 4 followers and 2 thumbs up. You know how that usually helps some mistake or mishap on YouTube side of things, and everything starts going away and coming back. Oh, there you go. Boom. Now you just got 2 now. Oh, yeah, Lars. Thanks for mentioning that mishap. That mistake, was going to happen on YouTube sooner or later. I gotta guess. Someone had to go to sleep. Somebody had to take a shit. Oh, my neck. Yeah. Guess my YouTube live streams aren't really that entertaining. But then again, that's someone's belief, thought, or take. What does it mean this message was restricted? I didn't restrict it. And it won't even let me see what the comment was. That is the sad thing. Well, yeah, but it said one time it said Meshiv restricted, so I don't know what that's all about because I didn't do anything. I don't know. I just play it off. It's one of YouTube's, mistakes, mishaps that make you think everyone's leaving when they're not. So I really don't care anymore about that. Well, anyway, Laura says here's the thing. Yeah. So I don't know what we're supposed to talk about. Oh, that I came from the American Thrift Center? Oh, I came from Altis. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's where it's supposed to go. Well, guess I gotta go now, Laura says. Yeah, I guess you have to. Well, so far I had my god sister Jordan on. I had a walrus on. Well, at one time I did have 4 followers, and now it's down to 2. But then again, I don't really care because I know it's a YouTube mistake, a mishap, and it's gonna heal itself like it always does. You know. I thought Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live were good, from what my writing on it was. Yeah. From my involvement, I most likely, I had my dealings with Dana Hellwig, Russian Singh, Dooley Foley. Not so much Road Dogg these days. He's more doing NXT work these days. And Brother Love. Well, I had my dealings with Paul Heyman. It wasn't bad. He actually was really good when it came to a lot of my ideas. But as far as Eric Bischoff goes, his first day is going to be on July 16th. So it's going to be at least another week before he'll actually be doing anything with SmackDown. So if folks are going to start, bitching about, oh, how come SmackDown isn't, but apparently you can't make everyone happy. And I thought Monday Night Raw was good. I thought SmackDown Live was good too. All right. If that's what you were asking me, I assume that's what you were asking me. And I'm not sure who else to, put in this film with me. Well, I had my god sister Gabrielle Jordan. My mistake. I had a walrus. And I got to think, who else do I gonna put in there? And this is now, what do you want? Well, I want, Russian Singh says, after all the films that I was in with your mother and getting unlooked in every one of them, and then now you're hitting me with your fighting staff. Look, I said I was sad about that, okay? And I'm being unlooked by you. I'm going to win 24 belt again. The 24 winnings, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Well, why don't you go and just go. Win it. All right? You're supposed to get some of the dolls something to do, okay? So I want you to go win it again. Oh, okay, Gabrielle says. I got more good thought for you. Okay, since you talk about how you're this best folk and everything as far as India goes and all this stuff. You want to go after Jasmine? You want to fight her for the world heavyweight winnings? Fine. I just need to drag Samoa Joe out and we'll have him fight R-Truth at Bash at the Beach. Which you just threw that together. Ain't that how usually a lot of things go? Yeah, I really don't think you know what you're doing when it comes to being a writer. Oh, which one? TWF or WWE? I'm going to say TWF. Okay, yeah, whatever, all right? Whatever. In and out, in and out. I told you it's a flaw. It's a mistake, a mishap on YouTube's side that makes you think folks are going in and out when they're not going in and out. So you just got to learn not to say anything about it. It's like one of those flaws. It is what it is. Come on, stay in my hand. Oh, come on. Do I really got to put sticky stuff on my hand now? Because I could, yeah. Do I truly got to do that? And also, yeah. My hair is always a mess. But then again, I can't use that excuse. I mean, I came from Amazon, Games Again, the American Thrift Center. It is what it is. It's always been a mess. At least it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we're going to do Bash at the Beach sometime next week. And also if IW wants to put Impact on Friday, Saturday again, coming October, that's okay because we can just do Impact on Saturday, push Explosion to Sunday, and then 205 Live will just, be withdrawn for left. Be phased out. So it won't matter because at that point, AEW going to have a show, so they're going to put that whatever day that's going to be. But I don't really think AEW is really going to outdo WWE in anything. I mean, the followers are going to say what they're going to say, and AEW is going to claim that they're going to do this, but they're just a small wrestling business that happens to be owned by big money. It is what it is. I mean, it's just like Impact Wrestling at this point, or, IW or ROH. Small wrestling businesses owned by big money. And there's not really much IW can, they're doing all the IW crap. I'll be back. They're doing everything that IW's been doing for 16 going on 17 years. And at this point in the game, it's like, okay, whatever. I mean, at this point, it's like, well, we certainly can't end this YouTube live stream without My brother, Ernest P. Worrell, well, yeah, because this July, makes it I gotta do the tail craft here, but I think at least it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years I've been here. Yeah, Ernest, you only been here for like 8 years. Yep. Now, I'm not truly a bad guy. I'm not a bad man. That's just the role that's just how I've been casted as. Yeah. So that's how I've been casted as. Not truly bad. Yeah, it was like, because I showed up like what? That was like 8 years ago. If you take 2011, you take 2019, that's going to be about 8 years ago. Yeah, it is what it is at that point. So what are we talking about? Well, I had Jordan on, Avaris on, Ginger Mahal on, because apparently he's this, sad about that. So here's the thing we were going to talk about. Not, you ever know, like, there's this one thing that we should ever talk about? Yeah, what is it? Like, you're a sailor fighter, right? Yeah, but you're not supposed to tell anyone. Well, speaking of that, of being a sailor fighter, we do need Sailor Saturn. I saw her doll on eBay, but I don't think anyone here is going to want to buy it for us. Why do they say that for? I don't know. Try the truth. But it's ongoing, because then if you gotta get Sailor Saturn and you bet you gotta get Dr. Tone, it's ongoing. Well, did you, okay, the point is, now I find myself teaming, I have henchmen like Drew McIntyre, Elias Sampson, I'm fighting with The Miz and Roman Reigns, and now you got The Undertaker at me now. How did I get into that mess? Jeez, I don't know how you got into it, Ernest. Maybe acting like a jerk, maybe behaving like a jerk. Yeah, your selfhood. Saying, yeah. And Mother's going to allow this. Mother's going to let it happen. Triple H is going to let it happen. And I think I'm going to let it happen too. Oh, man. Well, you know what? That's why you have Drew McIntyre. That's why you have Elias Sampson, folks, to go on and do your work like that. You're like, what, a former hardcore fighter? Yeah. You're a former tag team champion. Yeah. Hit team, slap team, smack team, whatever you want to say it. So it is what it is, And Gabrielle, I heard you guys are folks working with you now. Yeah, I do. Now I'm making that one up, Gabrielle says, because apparently now we have to have Brother Love and Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman got their saying things now. They do. Yeah. What about Diva Talks? Oh, she says she's gonna let that happen too. It ain't good. They never made Joxer's doll. You know that? And here's another thing I want to address here, Ernest, before I go. What was all the hate with Joxer? I mean, all the Xena fans hate him. I mean, there are some out there who like him, but everyone else out there is like, always shitting on him, and I don't understand that. I really do not. I don't get that. They never made this doll. No, maybe never did. Unless you count the Deep Quest doll, but that was a whole different, unlike show. I don't get that. My brother did not deserve all that hate he was getting all those years on Xena, okay? I don't understand it. I really do not. They never did. I'm not making it up. You would think that Toy Biz would have made his doll, but they never did. Toy Biz never did. My guess is it would have come up. There was another toy line that Toy Biz was going to make, but it was called Fallen Angel. I don't know. That was a running name. And it was going to have other dolls in the series. And I guess his doll would have been in that series. You know. But it is what it is. I don't know why it never got made. And I'm not making up about the hate that he got. Well, I gotta go, Gabrielle. All right, Ernest. Yeah, I truly don't understand where a lot of the where that hate came from. You know. Well, it looks like that's pretty much how long. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. You know. So I had what? Jordan, Awaris, Ginger Mahal, and Ernest on so far. You would think that, yeah. I don't really know where else I'm going on here. But we're going to see what else we're going to do here. Yeah, we got this taped up. Yes. Well, he is getting bigger. You want to see, here he is. Well, you know you can talk a bit, Dylan. You don't make sound, you know. Gabrielle? Yes? You eat poop. No, I don't eat poop, Dylan. It ain't funny, okay? You know I don't eat shit, so don't say that. You don't say that stuff. I'll say you're sad. Sad. You might think he just randomly says stuff that comes out of his mouth. No, he's still learning how to talk, so he's going to pick up on everything. And he doesn't know you shouldn't say certain things, so he'll just say things like, oh, and then he doesn't know that. You know, Gabrielle, don't eat dirt. I don't eat dirt, Dylan. You're the one who likes to do that. Yeah, I know. It's the only doll we could get to go as him. You know, I truly tell you he's not like that, but it is what it is. You're probably going to tell me, oh, where my mother Zena's at, and if we're going to see her. I don't know if we are or not going to see her or not. No, Dylan, no. Let it go, Dylan. Ain't a toy. You got your own toys, Dylan, so you ain't going to be grabbing my fighting staff. No. If you're going to be that way, I'm going to take you right back. Hang up with that one there, Gabrielle says. I don't have any more emails or any more sends that I could make to set up that kind of reckoning. We're lucky we got Ceremon Tube 11, Power Rangers Red, Jordan Long Channel, TWF, and Xena Pappas that YouTube, you think, would let us name it the Xena channel, but apparently it doesn't let you do that. And I got to take it back now. Yeah. And then you get to the point where you have so many of them, you're going to put time aside to work with every one of them. And it is what it is then. Well, let's see what else we do here. Okay, before we go, apparently there's going to be some folks out there, bomb. Yeah. Are going to ask, well, what is the unlike between the old YouTube live stream and the now YouTube live stream? The only unlike is that you got feedback. That's the only thing that wasn't there for the old one. And they had that disabled. They had that shifted off for like a week, I think. A week. And you couldn't go on. No one could use it. The only one that was active for a week was Google Hangout. And for a week, nobody could use it. And everybody started coming up with all these sagas and tales about, oh, well, it's a follower thing. You got to have a certain number of followers to have it, whatever. And at the end of the day, there really is no unlike between the old one and the new one, except the new one has feedback. And that's probably that might be the only unlike with it. Why did you say that for? Because that was the truth. That's the only unlike between the two YouTube live streams. And they never did they only shifted it off for a week to work on it. It wasn't a follower thing. It wasn't like new oversight. Oh, you got this number of followers to watch it. No, to have it, no. So I don't know why you would say that. No, I'm not gonna. No, had nothing to do with Dwayne, but he's not even going to be doing fireworks. He's not that bold. He's not that fearless. There's a little hang up with that. This web shooter is on a leaner, or this camera is on a computer, so can't go outside to do any film. So we're only limited to what room the leaner or computer or web shooter or camera is at. So even though it's a good thought, it can't be done. So what's this about? Okay, F YouTube, we do. I told you that was what some folks believed, and it shipped out not to be true. Well, that's all. I guess that's all the time I got. There's really isn't any more that I can do. Not really anything else I can say. You can go for about maybe 3 or 4 hours on YouTube live stream, and the same thing with Google Hangout. But then who would want to go? Why do you keep asking if Xena's asleep? I mean, that's the thing everybody keeps asking. Is my mother asleep? Happy Freedom Day and the Togetherlands. Or Happy Independence Day in the United States. For those who don't understand the English words, but understand the borrowed learned words. Independence is a French borrowed word, learned word. Freedom is an English word. Just like united, the French borrowed learned word, and so is states. That's a Latin borrowed learned word. The English word would be togetherlands. Why do everybody keep asking me if I'm going to sleep, Gabrielle? Why do they keep asking me that? They want to see your flying ring or the Punjabi borrowed word, learned word chakram. Why do everybody keep asking me if I'm going to sleep, Gabrielle? Why do they keep asking me that? I don't know. Someone just keeps on asking you why you keep going to sleep for. Yeah. So, I'm not asleep, so why folks keep asking me if I'm asleep or something? I don't know why they asked you that. Oh, stay in the hand. Did I put sticky stuff? Okay, Xena says, you want to know how I kept all this shit on? Over sticky stuff, or Gorilla Glue or Super Glue, but technically Gorilla Glue is more stronger. Well, for that, all this shit would have came off a long time ago. But the point is, I'm not asleep. Itch. I'm not asleep, so why do you keep asking me, why is Xena asleep? I'm not going to throw stuff. Oh, God, Gabrielle, now I'm getting unlooked again. I'm being shamed, being unlooked by your followers. Mom, just answer it. Why should I answer it, Gabrielle? What is this? But Jugga Nuggets? What are you, Gabby Nuggets? And I'm Mad Mom or something? You know, oh, Xena says, why do Ricky's asking me if I'm asleep for? I'm not asleep. Yeah. Well, what else you want to say, Mother? Yeah, I just want to say I wish my show was back on, but that's never going to happen. It is what it is, you know. Well, why don't you show them something? Like what? What do I want to show them? I know I'm sad for that, but that's not what I wanted to show them. It's hot in here. It's bloody hot in here. And then sick of this shit too. Yeah. We're opening up the windows. And if our friend air chiller wants to finally wind chiller wants to come on, then we're gonna shut them. I don't know. Everybody's got their beliefs, but I really don't know. So why does someone think I'm asleep? Like, so he's asking, oh, Xena, why are you asleep? Is Xena asleep? No, I'm not. You know? Oh, my neck. Oh. Now, as you can see, I'm doing good. And I'm not asleep. And I'm doing all right. Well, somebody asked me if I was asleep, and I was like, no, I'm not asleep, so. Yeah, well, it's even worse here in California. It's like what? What time? It's like 4 here. Even worse. Yeah. So I gotta go now. Mom, why you gotta do that for? I'm sad it came out. Okay, Gabrielle, I'm sad that happened. And there goes my mother again. Passing wind. Apparently, my stepfather Cameron thinks she does it because she wants someone to look at her. But I don't think she wants anyone to look at her. I did see in your film. Well, thank you, Cookie Monster, for that. You know, it is what it is. You know? Yeah, I told you. Your 7 is our 4. Yeah, it is what it is. Now, I gotta go now. I want to thank everyone for coming on this YouTube live stream. And that's that was my mother passing wind. I want to say thank you for everybody coming on your YouTube live stream here. And I'll see you all later. You're welcome.